Right, okay, so I'm here this morning to hopefully inspire you to think about impact. So what is impact? Third sector organisations exist to make a positive difference in the world. I hope we can all agree on that here today. That's what it is. That's your impact. It's the difference that your organisation exists to make. You might also think about it as change. When we talk about impact, we usually mean something significant, a big change or impact, something that is longer term, something that your organisation probably contributes to but does not necessarily achieve in isolation. Wellbeing goals, for example, reduction in isolation. That's all very well, you might say, but we're so busy delivering our day-to-day work. When are we going to find the time to think about impact as well? Well, I completely understand, I really do. I've worked in third sector a long time myself, but I want to persuade you that developing your impact practice is worth your time and effort and may ultimately actually save you some work. So what do we mean by impact practice? It's about learning how best to serve the people that you support. It's about planning, it's about assessing your work, and it's about learning from and communicating the results. Impact practice can actually help you in a number of different areas of your work and your organisation. It can help you to achieve your aims, to learn, improve, and communicate. Most importantly, and I think this is the key point, it brings your purpose to the forefront of the change process. You may even find out that you actually end up doing less once you have that focus on your purpose. However, we do appreciate that organisations need help with this. Enter Inspiring Impact. We believe that all charities and social enterprises should make a positive impact on society. Inspiring Impact is a national UK project to support third sector organisations with impact practice. We have partners in Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, and WCVA is the impact partner for Wales. We're on a mission to make impact practice the norm and to create a culture of continuous improvement in voluntary organisations. We work with the people who run these organisations to try and make this easier for you. So how can Inspiring Impact support you? What's actually on offer? Well, we facilitate peer-to-peer networks to bring people together to talk about what they've been doing and share their learning. There's going to be a range of activities happening. There will be events, there will be webinars, there's going to be e-bulletins to keep you up to date with everything that's happening locally, regionally, nationally. Please do come and sign up to the peer-to-peer network. You could even become an impact champion. There are going to be free online tools and resources to get you started. We will be collecting and making available the best tools that are out there on the website. We will be producing our own inspiring impact tools, such as the Measuring Up self-assessment tool, which I'll talk about a bit more in a moment. And this might be interesting, there will be some flexible small grants available through the programme to help with specific impact-related projects. So more information about that coming soon. I do want to flag up the Inspiring Impact website. This is a bank of free resources to support you with impact practice, including many different toolkits and guides that are aimed at different sectors and different kinds of organisation. So please do go and have a browse. You may find exactly what you're looking for. Inspiring Impact has also produced a number of documents that may be useful. If you're getting started with this, why not have a look at the Code of Good Impact Practice? This is a fairly straightforward, user-friendly guide to impact. It includes the cycle of good impact practice. It includes high-level principles for organisations and explanations of why this is important and ideas of how to implement it. Here is the cycle of good impact practice. 4 simple stages for thinking about impact. Plan what you're doing. Do it. Assess what you've done, and then review and communicate about it. So we recommend that organisations think about what they're doing in relation to those 4 stages. There are also 8 principles for organisations to follow, and these should apply to most organisations. Take responsibility for what you're doing. Focus on that purpose. Involve people. Be proportionate. Be open and transparent in what you're doing. Be willing to change. That's really important. Be willing to communicate your learning and your impact. So how am I going to get started with this? Well, why not undertake the Measuring Up self-assessment tool? This is being relaunched imminently, I think in the next 24 to 48 hours, I've been told. So it's a great way to just work through these 3 questions. It's an online toolkit to identify your strengths and weaknesses and help you plan your impact practice. Once you've done all of that, you can start thinking about your measurement framework. We've had a lot to talk about frameworks this morning. Here's one for measurement. create that theory of change, decide what you're going to measure, choose your level of evidence, and decide what tools you are going to use. These are the pillars of impact measurement which have been provided by NPC. I'm going to say a bit more about that first one, the dreaded theory of change. Okay, so you may have heard people talking about this. More and more organisations are being asked them, are creating them. Don't worry, it's nothing to do with Einstein. It's not as complicated as it sounds. It's basically a visual representation of the change that your organisation wants to make. It helps you show that you did contribute to that impact. Here's an example. As you can see, it usually includes the context, the need, the activities that you'll be undertaking, the outcomes, those are your shorter and medium-term changes, and the ultimate impact that you are hoping to have. And the Inspiring Impact Project can help you out with creating theories of change. Here's another one. This is our Inspiring Impact Theory of Change. So once you have your theory of change, you will have a better idea of what you need to measure, those outcomes, what activities you want to carry out, and the impact that you want to achieve. You should also have a clearer idea of how you are going to contribute to that longer time impact. So please do get involved, sign up to join the peer-to-peer network, have a look at the resources, come and talk to me. I would love to hear about what support you need with your impact practice, because we're going to be developing the project over the next 2 years. So I'd love to have a chat with you about that. So thank you very much.